Leanne Moore for ilovelimerick.com, and I'm here in Moyross for the opening of the St Francis Community Garden. I'm joined by the day organiser, Mr. Jamie Daly. Jamie, tell us a little bit about how this garden, this beautiful garden, came about.
As in, Father Paulus came to me and said he came up with an idea of doing a garden. The 3 houses were knocked in the area. The regeneration knocked them, and it was a space that it looked dirty. It was big holes. It was just left thunder, and we came to this idea that the whole of us had a little meeting, and we got a partition and got it signed. My dad and the Moyross residents' lines and the monks of Franciscan Friars.
Yeah.
We went into the corporation. It turned out magnificent. There's beauty all over every spot of it.
It's absolutely beautiful, and it's not the only thing that's going on here today. You've also organised a whole day of entertainment. Tell us a little bit about what's going on later on.
Officially been launched today, the Stars in the Hood. It's an event that you have every cream of a talent all over the south side, north side performing. And we have a lot of international guests, and we have the likes of Leanne Moore and Keith Hurls to make it extra bit special. I think on a day, it's the Moyross people themselves. We get a bit of stick sometimes on the press and this and that in the media, but as you can see, there's a fair community here, and we pull together, and we, like, as I said, I couldn't have pulled this off myself. It takes a team to pull off an event like this, and it was the whole lot. It was the team that did it, not just me. It takes a big community to do what was done here.
How are you, Keith?
Very good, Leanne, very good.
And this is your own stomping ground. How do you feel about all this going on in your hometown today?
Yeah, it's brilliant. It's a great feeling when you come in and see all the kids and the families. How much of a family I think the monks have brought that camaraderie into the community, you know, and it's fantastic.
It's a very community spirit around here today, and I think it's something that's reflected in Limerick as a whole. Do you share that opinion?
Yeah, definitely. I think like it's good to see something good coming out of these kind of, as the so-called disadvantaged areas, but it's been getting a lot of bad press the last couple of years now, you know, and I think a lot of people are sick of it and they're doing things about it, which is great to see, you know. It's great. I always say in all my interviews I'm living the dream, you know. I've been thinking about this since I was young, as some of the kids out here today, you know, and just to let them know you can achieve whatever you want to achieve, you know, so yeah, I'm living my dream.
What kind of advice would you give to any kids, you know, that want to follow the dreams and do what you have done?
Yeah, I'd always just tell them believe in themselves, you know. I think a lot of people in Moyross are quite negative, you know. They're thinking, oh, I won't get a job because of my address or whatever, but you have to go in there and show people that you are a decent person. It doesn't matter where you're from, you know, just believe and you can achieve. I'm in contact with Jamie the whole time. He's letting me know what's going on in Moyross, and I tell him if there's anything I can do within Moyross, that no problem, he can give me a text or ring me, you know.
What is today like?
Brilliant. Brilliant.
Are you having good fun?
Brilliant. So far, so good.
You really want to get and take to the stage and do a bit of dancing, because you've been dancing around the garden there.
I do, especially for Jamie Daly. Even though I'm from the south side.
Jamie Daly, of course, is one of the organisers of today. Willie, what do you make of the day?
It's fabulous to see the Moyross community coming together like this. You know, one thing that has been conspicuously lacking in Moyross, which is, you know, at the root of a lot of the difficulties we've seen here, is a lack of community spirit. The monks and local organisation headed by Jamie Daly and his people seem to have turned that around quite considerably. And you see the result here today. Practically everybody I know here from Delmage Park is out here today. There's nothing better to bring a community together. There's a fantastic sense of camaraderie.
I think it's something that's reflective in the whole of Limerick.
Absolutely. I mean, I just wish we could bottle the community spirit that we're seeing here today, because, you know, we've had our difficulties here, but I've always said 99% of the people in Moyross are the salt of the earth, the real old Limerick people, and when they get together now, you see what they can do. The government is spending an awful lot of money here on regeneration, social regeneration, physical regeneration, etc. But I have no doubt whatsoever that what's been done here today is not costing any money, of relatively very little. And it's the hardest work of all, and it'll probably yield results which you can measure tangibly, but it'll yield tremendous results. I mean, anybody who looks around can see that.
I am now joined by Mr. Tommy Daly from the Moyross Residents Alliance, and Tommy and his son Jamie are responsible for all of the entertainment and fun and laughter you see here today. Tommy, what is today meaning to you?
It means getting our message out there to the public, the whole of Ireland and all the regeneration areas as well, that they can do it, they can lift themselves up. They were in a depression, we know that things were bad, but now it has changed. And I hope all the other areas, South Hill, St Mary's Park, Weston, Ballymun, all these estates, they can do the same thing. they can be their own boss, they can be their own future, and they can be for the youth of tomorrow. And I think this event will open people's eyes, get the regeneration board to help us, get Limerick City Council, get the government to release funds, help the people of Limerick. They need it, as we have an awful lot of local support and help, but we need a lot more.
I like to rap. It's something I've been doing since I was a young guy, and I used to do it for the world. I sang for a punk rock band when I was younger, and I've always really been interested in music, but then after I met Jesus, I started using it as a tool to be able to proclaim His love. Get down on your knees, Lord Jesus, I need a new day. I want to follow you, I want to be with you, I want to sing to you. Hallelujah, 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 God bless you.
Jag tillknyckar läspinnar. People say we don't have this toilet seat. Man, I read the best raps on the toilet seat. But me, that's where the old lady. But I kept on going with their control. Cause the voice of the blood set her own way. And she said, what? Yeah, you. I'm not gonna talk. Just for a minute.
I'm joined now by J Red, Limerick's finest rapper. How did you feel doing your performances there?
Oh, it was alright, laugh, man. Everyone got into it, like, you know, so I'm kind of really happy because my new album's really Limerick slang down, like, so that was just part of it there, and the crowd reacted like unreal.
The crowd were singing along to your lyrics, we were watching them all, their heads were going, their hands were going, and what's that feeling like to be up there and have them singing back your song to you?
Oh man, I can't even describe it really. It's just like, it might sound a bit cheesy, but it's just like acceptance, just like, yeah, you know, because I'm just one of the lads as well, but I just grab mics and write songs. So the guy who organised is a great friend of mine, a childhood friend, and he's like a very positive like person up here, you know. He pulled this off, like, you know, it's just
he
like,
gets the job done.
Oh, he does, man.
My name is Roy McCoy. I love my rap. I like these people in Moyross. I like this place, and I grew up here all my life with my friends, my family, which I love them. In my life, I went down the wrong road, and that is things I never should do. Like, I always like to be famous. That's my dream, and I hope my dream will come true.
Yeah, this it. Me and my girl, I was living in Moyross, cause I thought it never got so hard. Yeah, what can I do? My homeboy, Mr. Ashstock, your dream.
I'm joined here by Daniel Daly, who has just given an amazing performance on stage. What was it like, Daniel?
It was cool.
What did you think of it?
It was fun on stage.
And what were all the crowd like?
They were cheering for me.
You were like a little rap star, weren't you? Is that your first time on the stage?
Yeah.
And are you going to do it again sometime soon?
If my father organised another one, I will.
Oh, your daddy is Jamie, and he's organising this.
My name is Daniel D. I'm the best MC. Living in Moyross, I'm kept busy. Hanging with the boys, Jonathan and I. Walking around, find something to do. So I grab my go-kart, take a first spin around Pineview. Night lads me, come on Dan, take a spin around Galeely. I say, come on now, man. I'm not your little taxi. Wrap this show like dynamite. I love Limerick!
I got a solution for you, girl. Can't you hear me? Some people think I'm bonkers.
For this love, we gotta fight.
But I just think I'm free.
This should be played at high volume.
Living in a hip-hop nation. I must have superpowers. Superpowers. Do you really want to be like me? Spit game like Snoop and T.I.P. Pretty girls in the VIP. They came with Dre. They don't need ID. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Hands up. Hands up. Put your hands up. Get 'em up. Get 'em up. Put your hands up.
Can you believe it? I'm a judge of a rapping contest. I think
He's
it's
just
really
been
great.
roped in. Our own little homemade celebrity. Mwah. Best of luck, go get him. I've just found the first contestant for the rappers contest later. Her name is Farah Ryan and she's going to be taken to the stage. Tell us what you're going to be doing.
Me and the 3 boys, we're going rapping about the life in Moyross, about the drugs and stuff, and then there's another boy who's going to be rapping about his friend because his friend died in his hands 3 years ago, so he's going to be rapping about that, but it's not like about the violence that's going on. We're going to show about the good side of it, and we're just going to show them what we can do here later on.
And have you actually composed the raps yourselves as well?
Yeah, we've made them all ourselves.
Oh my goodness, multi-talented people. Christopher and Nathan, who are 2 more of the performers here at the Rappers Concert today. So we'll start with you, Christopher. What are you going to be doing later on?
We're going to be rapping about our lives and all of what we do in Moyross, and just, you know, like what we do all the time. It's like we don't rob the cars or we don't do nothing. We are rappers in Moyross.
And so you're going to bring all the positive things then out?
Yeah, we just make songs for people, or we make songs for ourselves.
We're trying to show the good side of Moyross with making a rap crew and hoping to get a hall, because we've been applying for a hall in the LIT and everything, and they've been telling us no, they can't do it, and we're looking for a hall, and we're trying to bring children in off the roads and trying to teach them how to rap instead of having them going out robbing cars and doing everything, getting involved in all the crime and everything.
I'm now joined by Calvin, who's going to be taking to the stage very shortly.
People think like that Moyross is all violence and all, but at the end of the day we still have a bit of talent in us. I said on the stage there's another crew, it's the D-Click, but everyone in Moyross, we all love Limerick. I'll admit there's some places that I hate, but in Moyross it's the #1 state. I love Limerick for life. It's the Moyross boys tonight.
Living in Moyross is a dream, it's a dream. Living life as a name machine. In my present smoking green. Chilling out with the boys, suiciding. Watching the people on the corner do the dry race. Hanging in the people, hanging out the window, screaming. That's the bottom of the with the Moyross who's at the to a rap machine. All the boys in the back, never track. When I see my woman, people roll the rock Cadillac.
A unanimous decision, but everyone were unreal, right? So, really unexpected, they're going to say, Calvin won it!
Just had a quick clear, thanks for all the fans and all the support. Me and Tony tried our best to win it, so now we're getting a home. Yeah, up Moyross!
When I said the cream of the talent, it's out there, you saw it. It's unbelievable in Moyross. The north side, the south side, we have it, and we're coming up and we're coming out with it. The talent is there, and I'm going to shine it. I have to do it personally myself. It's getting out there on my back.
It's just a big day, just a big day. Me and Tony tried it all, and we're going to do that. Just won it. Delighted.
And I got the likes of you and I Love Limerick into Moyross and see what the place is for yourselves. And as you can see, you were very welcome to come here. And it's just people that say bad things about the area. We're not as bad as people say we are, because you're all invited. And we praise I Love Limerick for coming into us.
Well, we've been here for the entire day. We've hung around, we've talked to people, we've had an absolute ball, and it's an absolute credit to you and to everybody else. Congratulations, Jamie.